Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil and today we are going to bring in our bulls that are at home. They're just after completing their second rotation of grazing, so we're just going out now to bring them in. I have help, two sisters there behind me that are not very pleased to be on camera, but however. So we're just heading out now, bring in these bulls. I think there's over 50 of them anyways here. Bring them in, we have to dose them, and then we have to bring them back on the trailer to start their second rotation or their third rotation of paddocks. So we're just up at the gate here. I'll sit down the camera. So this is it. This is the boys. 1, 6, 6. So that's the boys there. As you can see, ring feeder there, and it's very tramped. During the bad weather in March, we kind of run out of grass and we had to throw out bales of silage to feed cattle, and this, as you can see, got badly damaged, and all that grew back on it was a lot of ducks. So now these lads have finished this rotation. We will be going to spray it off and receive just this top bit. The rest of the field is okay. I just got to tie this chain up. So we should have no trouble bringing in these boys because they're finished grazing here. So they've done quite a nice job. Happy enough now. They'll just start coming out of the woodworks there. So we'll open up everything. So we're the whole yard shut off, ready to go. We're grazing paddocks. We're paddock grazing our cattle like a dairy farmer because we want to use the thing. Kim, you stay out there and stay to the left of all the machinery and the wires. So as you can see there, we don't have to do a whole lot to move them. They're well used to being moved. Hand! I just brought my sisters to give me a hand. So we'll bring them in, we'll dose them and let them back, bring them to their next paddock. So, hand! Quickly, Kim! So as you can see there, lots of ducks and tramped grass. So we go through the hedge now and you'll see the other side. We have to lift up the two wires and move and one of them to where they're going next. I'll show you when we get that far, but we'll go around these up. So you can see out here it's a different story. It's a lot nicer. You can see the pigtails there and where they come off. So they've grazed off down there, their side of the calves, and grazed their way up that field and then grazed here. So that's where these boys have come from. So we get them off this now and we get them moved. Come on! Hop! Shh. Come on! Shh. Come on! Up! Come on! That's them all. Okay, so we have all the bulls now. I get them wrangled into the yard now, and I think my sisters are going to abandon me then, and I get the dose into them, trailer on, go lift the fence, move the fence, all of that, and we're ready to put them back out, start the third rotation. I'll talk a bit more about the grass and that when we get that far. So we get them in here now through the lock of machines. So our bulls have great respect for wires. So it means that we can do that and they shouldn't go near it. Because of the way we're paddock grazing them, it's all steel wire around the fences, and then we split the paddocks with the temporary fence, and because of that they have a great respect for the coloured wire. So get these boys in. Come on! Hop, hop, hop! Come on! Shh! Right, one of you go that way and just stay that side of the wire. Come on! Hop! Hop! Shh! Come on! Shh! Come on! Come on! Jess, behind you! One! So now, that's the bulls in the yard. One. So now, I'm by myself. I got my red stick we'll go round up a few of these and start getting them dosed. Come on, shh. Come on, shh. Come on. Come on, shh. Come on. So now, quite noisy, so there. Come on, boys. Come on, up. Shh. Up. Shh. Come on. Come on. Shh. Come on, boys. Up. Up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shh. I think we have enough in the chute there at that. So, I'm just going to show you what we'll be dosing with. You can see it there. It's an ivermectin injectable. That's what we'll be dosing. Well, I'll be dosing. I'm the only one here doing this. My father and uncle are away at doing other jobs, so I've been left in charge of this job. So, give them all a shot, let them out, and then I'll have to go move the fences and that for them, so that we can get them out in the next paddock. So that's what we're giving them, an ivermectin based injectable. And just a fun fact, ivermectin is actually safe for human use, and it's actually commonly used for treating worms in people as well. So something you may not have known, but I wouldn't recommend going and getting a cattle dose to go do yourself for worms. So that's it. I'm going to put my camera somewhere and fast forward it and get to this job. So now we're ready to go. I have my injectable gun and I have it taped onto my arm, gloves on, ready to go. So hopefully I get a few nice shots here and let's get going.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I'll find you in my
So now we have the bulls are all dosed, ready to go. My father's just gone to lift the fence while I go on the trailer, put on the 6480. So my father's gone down to lift one of the fences. There's two fences down there. We only need one to split the paddock they're going into. And the paddock we're going to be putting them into, we're going to heat, well, we could say it's a larger paddock. We're splitting it in half. There's one half is a bit rough, we can't mow. The other half is grand, we'll be able to mow it, and the plan is we're going to try and mow that bit. So we're going to heat the first bit, skip the second bit, go on to the third paddock. We'll mow out the paddock behind them, we'll put them back on it, and then continue the thing. The whole emphasis around here with the stocking rate we have is grass and lots of it, and keep it to them. So we've big emphasis on making sure we have lots of good quality grass, and make sure that we can make as much as we can out of it. So hopefully in the future I might do a video on our grass management system and their paddock layouts and all of that. But for now, we'll go get this trailer, and I gotta go move this sheep, but we'll go get this trailer on, we'll get these bulls loaded, get the fence up and get them down to it. So we'll skip on to that.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but
So now everyone, we're just driving across the field that they have grazed. It was a week ago since they're off it, so the last square they were on was this square here, and it's 10 days before, so it's about 17 days, it's nearly 3 weeks since they started over there, which will be up at them trees where they started. So that's where they started off. We grazed this off in five paddocks with the temporary fence and then a backing fence, and we split every paddock in two because we had quite a nice bit of grass on it. When we started off, there was about 9 centimeters of grass on the first paddock, and by the end of it we had 14 centimeters on the last paddock in the space of 10 days. So it grew very well, and it's come back ferocious, so it has. You can just about see the difference in the grasses there. You can just about make out where the lines are. So this isn't where they're going 3 paddocks up. So we're just driving down here to pick up the backing fence that we lifted, and that's where they went across the bridge there and then over there. So I'll show you the other paddocks when we're driving across. I'll show you where we want to go, but they have over there, so that you can just about make out where they were, the next square on, and then where they were where we took them off this morning. So that's it. There's a lovely bit of grass in this. I haven't got to measure it yet. I do measure all the grass as best I can once a week. Try and keep a track, keep up on pasture base, keep a track on things, just to try and make the places as efficient as possible, because in this day and age you have to be, without a doubt, as efficient gets to just have any chance of trying to make a living. So I'll show you when we go up further the other paddocks and where we're putting. So now here we are where they're going out. So as you can see there's a lovely crop of grass. So we're thinking of mowing this side. We'll be splitting this in half at the drinker, well, maybe a bit less than half, going sort of diagonals by. We'll put on shore that we never filled in, just to test to see would it get rid of any water. So that is kind of the plan. We'll be going from the drinker, splitting it maybe a bit this side of the drinker down, and we'll probably mow that half because there's a lot of grass on a half. If we do end up eating it, by the time we get up to the other end, we'll have meadows up there where we can't mow. so we might be as well mow this down here. So I think I will swing around there. I think I'm in a dry enough of a spot, and we'll get our fence up and get these boys off and go get the next batch. So now we just have them unloaded and the fence up. I forgot to bring my headpiece, so I was hoping to do a video putting up the fence, but I didn't because I didn't have the headpiece. But that's the first load of them out. This is the first load of cattle out. So we'll go bring out the next one. There's a meadow of grass out here. A meadow of grass. You can see there, just the depth of my wellies there. There's huge grass now. And walking down, it's anywhere from the depth of your wellies to half the depth of the wellies. So this side is rough and has stones, so we're going to graze this side, and we'll graze just the lower half to the drain there as well. But we'll mow this, and we'll probably mow this this week coming, I'd say. Just it's well on, and it's as well have some good quality silage for feeding the cattle. So that's really, I don't think I have much else to say. So that's really, I don't have much else to say. So yeah, that's it. Don't have much else to say. As always, Caps, you know where to get them, ebay.com. You see a link in the description down below. And I'll leave it at that and go get the next load of cattle, and hopefully I'll get to do a bit on our grassland management and our grass walk and that. If you've any interest, please hit me in the comments down below, or give this video a like so I can know that you like this. I may get a rush and it's time to go. So that's it from me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Good luck.